Might as well start. Evening, ladies and gents. Evening. Why is my screen fuzzy?
Don't know.
How is it fuzzy? Looks fuzzy. The camera looks fuzzy. Camera looks fuzzy. Why would the camera look fuzzy? Like, I have decent lighting.
Resolution?
No, I have decent lighting, but it's just like, fuzzy.
I don't know.
The
You
fuck
still
is
got an
wrong
upcoming
with it?
stream, lol.
Hey?
On YouTube, you got an upcoming stream still.
Oh, that's because I move the controller out the way, and apparently when you move the controller, it can click something. And apparently that starts the stream in OBS.
Okay then.
Apparently. Oh, but the one that's got no fucking names, the one that's running. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking stupid piece of software. Why does nothing just fucking work?
What? I don't know. Do you know where you are? Oh, where you are. I can see you.
I have
Winnie
no
Mucker,
idea where I am.
I'll come to you. You know have the maps that I do. Ah, I can't come to you in Winnie Mucker, mate. I can't get there. I can get to Elko, which is the next one over. Do you wanna? You wanna fast travel there? We can make a start from there.
I could do. There's a job over to Elko. Elko's quite far, actually, isn't it? Didn't look that far.
It costs you like 100 quid.
I can drive a truck over there for $6,000.
You can, but then I gotta sit here and wait for you.
That was the plan, all along. Such a pain in the arse. Don't forget, you're the one that's got all this spare money. I haven't. I've only got a small amount of spare money.
Are you on 300? How much you got?
I've only got a small amount of spare money.
I do have 100 grand more than you at the moment, yes.
Yeah, and 100 grand a day more than me, probably income here. Or 200, or probably about 600 grand a day more than me income.
What was your game? What was your profit in the last 7 days?
I don't know, probably fuck all. Hi, Tommy. What up, dog?
Hi, Tommy. And yes, I'm well aware I have more money, but the point is,
you just generally have more income and more money.
You earned $1 million, I earned 9. There you go. So that's why I was more than happy to come most of the way over to you. If I could have come right to where you were, I would have. It's not my fault. The game didn't put a fast travel point where you were. Contact SCS and you complain to them. Tell them I had to spend $200 to get to where my friend was.
Why are my fucking hubs purple?
Because you're inside my truck, you... do you not also see the other bits that are clearly my truck, like the large roof? And, oh, I don't know, the log racking on the back.
Oh, yeah. That was really weird, though, how it merged. I was like, I've got a white stripe on the back and my hubs are purple.
Right.
You need to start subscribing with more money, Tommy, if you're going to come bring your insults. I'm gonna make it a subscriber perk insulting me. That's a good idea, isn't it?
Maybe.
Make
have you got a job to
subscriber perk.
You got a job to Lakeview. I'd like to go to Lakeview.
So I'll reconfigure my truck? No, that shouldn't really, because it'll cost too much.
Yeah, no, there's no job to Lakeview.
I'm like, I want to make a studio sleeper with extra axles. I was like, no. Yeah, let's just do something, shall we?
There's a job to Lakeview. Have you been to Lakeview yet? Up in Oregon. Next stage up to the left.
No fucking idea. Where's Lakeview?
One up to the left. One stage to the left.
Oregon.
Where Nevada is. No. Yeah, Oregon, one over. Yep. And it's the bottom
one.
one.
I've not been to Lakeview.
In the middle.
We can go to Lakeview.
Cool. I will take that job. It's 42 a mile. It's not massive, but it's.
Where am we going from?
You should be able to pick it up because it's a World of Trucks one.
Oh, okay.
But we are, if you wish to know, going to Enterpriser to the west.
That's alright, as long as I can pick it up.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Don't know if I need to sort Spotify out and get it to play something different. Not really in the mood for this.
Then the answer is yes, get it to play something different that you are in the mood for.
It won't. It never plays anything I'm in the mood for. I need to get stronger glasses. Fucking knobhead.
When was
Just wait until you're a Four Eyes Tommy.
When was that time you expect? Are you due?
When I had these, I'm due in December when my glasses plan runs out.
I'm due September-ish time. That'll be 2 years since my last check.
Yep, I took
my last check.
I took out the 2 years thing when I got my glasses because it's like it saves me £1 a month. You get the free Four Eyes. You get the free glass. Oh, it's just because he has to get the free NHS glasses that are like 2 inches thick. That's why he won't be a Four Eyes. He'd rather just be blind. Fuck me. I don't know what he said. I have no idea what I hit then.
So when I went last time, they told me my prescription had ever so slightly changed, but I decided not to have any. Looking for what you hit, but I can't see. So I decided not to take a new pair of glasses because it was so minor. Like, is it worth the money? Because I have all mine I have mine reactions, don't I, for cycling and stuff. So
well, that's just how the sunglasses and everything. So it cost me like £2 every time I have to have new glasses.
Don't exaggerate much, but
might as well cost me £2.
350, 400 by the time I had the sunglasses, charged for that, and then the reaction stuff.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't had sunglasses for ages, but I also don't need a new pair of sunglasses every 2 years.
I'm done already.
Shall we just end the stream and go back to bed?
Crashed already, 5% damage, going into a fucking wall. And for some reason my HUD's broke down the bottom. Being game one. I've lost all the the F6 buttons and stuff.
Oh, nice. Oh, did you press up? There's a button that gets rid of those, but I can't remember what it is.
Oh. No, I didn't. But
I think there's a button that clears those off.
Well, I don't want them cleared off, I want to see them.
I'm sure I've accidentally depressed this before.
Into the menu system.
Depressed like my life. Is it F10?
No, F10 on mine is now absolutely server mute in Discord.
Oh, have you muted me at any point during this conversation? Oh, F10 takes a picture.
My mic. It's my mic. F10 used to be, I made that my mic
F12
mute.
apparently always takes a picture.
That's
F5
Steam
changes
doing
the
it.
sat nav.
Mine doesn't do that. Mine doesn't do that because my keyboard's mapped.
Is it F1? No. F2 turns the mirrors on and off. F3.
I could do know what the settings called because I'll be honest, I've changed my controls, so it could be anything.
I don't know. It's F3. It's probably something to do with sat nav. I don't. No idea.
It is. It's F3 still. Good. I didn't press F3, but alright.
You must have done. You must have pressed it with your fat fingers.
Button I pressed with the other side of the
picnic.
Keyboard.
It's a picnic.
No.
Definitely a picnic.
Definitely not. It's probably some weird interaction between the softwares, all the software I've got running.
Oh yes, all the softwares. That's always a good job not to have all the softwares running. Weird interactions.
They do cool things.
Like create weird interactions. When fan B gets up to 3,000 RPM, press F2, F3.
Is your fan still beeping? Is your speaker still beeping? If you change the fan, or stop
I'll turn the alert off.
That's one way to fix it.
Fixed. Yeah, it's so like when you've got the engine light on your car, so you put. I mean, you know, you drive Vauxhall, so you're probably used to this idea. Like, you know, when you've got lights to come up on your dashboard that you don't want, you just put a bit of black tape over it so it disappears.
How do you know my fucking car's been fucking bulletproof? And if it fucking fails now, I'm blaming you and sending you the goddamn fucking jinxing it. That's fine, that solves the problem until it does do 6,500 RPM and the fan launches itself through the metal railing into your crotch and embeds itself in your ballsack. Then you'll be wishing you did.
I don't. I had enough problems with that at the gym when I smacked myself in the balls with a bar. And then Martin was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Suffering."
Yep. Sounds self-inflicted.
I hit myself in the dick and it hurt, okay.
Well, yeah, obviously. If you didn't hurt yourself when you hit yourself in the dick, then, you know...
I'd have just carried on and nothing would have been a problem, yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah.
Would have been fine.
You know, your dick's supposed to feel things when it gets hit. It's a sensitive body part.
It is. Like my emotional damage core.
Oh, that Stephen chap did a new video recently. It was really funny.
Stephen chap.
Stephen, the Chinese guy who does he's the one who does the emotional.
The emotional damage guy. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the premise of this video is he's giving advice to parents of how to really piss off your child, and a whole sequence of events about saying they can pause the online game, like when's the optimal moment to do it. It was quite funny actually. Yeah. You have to wait until they're until the team's depending on them, and then you have to try and get them to explain why they can't pause it, and still
they fail miserably. Yeah.
Yep. And then when they fail, ask them to, and they come down and just have some stupid reason for calling them. I can't see the TV remote. It's on the chair next to your dad. Oh yeah, thank you, son. Bye. It was all about creating the maximum amount of emotional damage.
The one I saw the other day. The one I saw the other day, there was somebody's got like a home assistant, and they've scheduled all the shit in.
Right.
And it's literally like, if it detects that the weather's nice today and the sun's out, and the outdoor camera on the back garden hasn't detected anyone out there for like an hour,
put the sprinklers on.
It makes a noise. It tells all the family that they should spend some time outside while the weather's good. And if they don't, it turns into yeah, literally like go touch grass. And if it does, if they don't, then the internet gets turned off.
God.
It automatically turns the internet off. So it gives you like a 5-minute warning, then it turns the internet. It's like, the weather's quite nice outside. You should do something with the family in the garden. And if people don't go outside, then the internet turns off. I'm like, that is awesome. This is the same person that gave me the idea of pausing the TV when the doorbell rings. I'm like, that is a smart idea. It is actually quite a smart idea, because you always like try and grab the TV remote and whatever.
I was waiting for the kids to start playing Knock Door Run outside your house.
Oh, then the smart home equipment will set up a... I'll set up a turret gun. I'm not fucking playing about. Enough for the fucking people around here. Move! Fucking Range Rover drivers.
I was fully in my lane, this dickhead just turned into me. I'm seriously considering getting a no damage mod. I'm just going fuck it, just ploughing through fuckers.
Is your windshield big enough? Why do you want... What do you mean? Is my windshield big enough, Tom? I don't understand.
Because you're blind, you need the maximum amount of vision. Maybe you should have a prescription windscreen.
So me having to wear glasses while I'm driving. And also make the car worthless.
To anybody but you.
Tommy wrote, ha ha, I read that as, ha ha. I read that like Nelson once. It's gonna come back to him. There was that episode of The Simpsons, wasn't it, where that bloke pulled over and like got hold of him.
Yeah.
And made him walk down the road like a twat.
Isn't that the one where the guy's in a Beetle and he's the tallest, like a super tall guy?
He's a really tall guy. Yeah, that's the one.
It's like, this happens to be the only
it's the
car I can afford.
Lisa's hairstyle one or something, isn't it?
Probably. That's a really old one.
I need to stop watching YouTube shorts, but I should be going to sleep.
Yeah. They need to start auto. Well, they said auto scroll, but I want them to auto scroll.
Yeah, that's the one thing you do want to auto scroll. You don't want to keep going in a loop, do you?
Yeah, just play the next one. Keep playing the next one. That's it. I don't know why they don't. Keep me engaged for longer, because eventually I'm like, oh, I can't be asked to swipe again. Fuck it, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, you just turn the phone
auto
off.
rolling. Is it just auto roll all bloody nice and they get loads of adverts?
That's probably why they don't do it, actually.
I think
because
maybe
the auto roll all
half
night,
an hour
but a lot of people get a lot of money off you not watching it, and the whole point is that you're watching it.
I get that, but I think there's a point where, you know, it auto scrolls. To be fair, YouTube does it already. When you're playing like music video playlists, if you haven't interacted with the window for about 25-30 minutes, it'll put a pop-up and say, it'll pause it and say, hey, are you still watching? So it's not like they haven't got the technology to do it. You know, it's already embedded. It's already there anyway. Just, I don't know why it's not on shorts. It just seems asinine to me. It should be a toggle switch. You should be able to go on there. Even if you have to turn it on every time, just toggle. Yes, I want this to auto play the next one. No, I don't. Or an option in your settings. I don't.
Yeah.
Because it's not better interaction to have the same video going over and over again. I don't think it is.
I mean, technically, they can still argue that it's still retention to the advertisers.
Yeah. But it won't play. See, the thing is...
this is why Tommy's on Twitch, because YouTube's annoying.
Yeah. You see, the other thing as well, the adverts aren't short.
He's subscribed on YouTube, Tommy. I need subscribers. When I make enough money to quit my job, I can come and play Forza Horizon with you in the middle of the day.
Let me you
like
don't know this, but
Tommy into it. Go on.
With the adverts on shorts, you don't know this. You don't have the premium. They only play when you scroll to the next video every so often. So if it doesn't auto scroll to the next one, it will play that video in a loop indefinitely and not show people any more adverts.
And that's how you get new. See, that Google's plan is they know that you've got a Pixel, and they know that if you get annoyed enough, you'll throw the phone and you'll have to buy a new one.
Pretty much any Android phone that you throw, they'll get some money for.
Also,
because they have licensing fees for the use of Android.
I noticed Mr. Linus earlier. I can't be 100% sure, but it looked very much like he was wearing my watch.
Maybe. He's in, was that in the WAN show? He's in Taiwan.
No, I watched the one about the Noctua cooler. Pumpless cooler.
Oh, okay, I haven't really been watching the last few days. I've spent too much on technology. I don't want to buy anything else at the minute, so don't show me
Waterless
things.
cooling, Angry. Pumpless cooling.
Okay. There is a little.
Noctua said, "Don't worry about the price," and Linus says that gives me the exact justification to completely, totally, utterly worry about the price.
Yeah. Now there is something that's come out of there that I'm quite interested in. It's a little thing. I shouldn't really have to, but it's a little like screen plug-in you put on the end of your power cable into your graphics card, and it monitors the voltage across the cables to make sure they're not out of whack, because that's how the cables are melting at the minute.
It sets on fire. Also because the cables are too small to handle the voltage.
Technically they're not. It's the load is evenly distributed, but because of Nvidia's cheapness, there's no load distribution on any of it. So if one of the connections isn't as good, instead of having like 8 or 9 amps, because it's like 600 watt, I think it's like 8 or 9 amps per. And I think they use 16 gauge. Do like 12 or 13, but like also videos where they literally cut one of the cables, graphics card continues to work as normal, but when you're doing like the clamp around its cables, it didn't actually do that because he didn't leave it running long enough, but he literally got it running on 2 cables, and they just obviously like they only 30 amps for each one. They were getting very hot, and they would have sustained any more than like the 30 seconds he had it running, it would have obviously melted. It's because the connector's a bit shitty. Now the only saving grace is my graphics card has a little light that checks that all the pins are connected, so that reduces the chance of it happening, but doesn't totally eliminate it.
Yes, because you have to turn your computer on, then look in the case to see what's happening.
Yeah, but it won't boot up. It won't boot up. The graphics card won't boot up, and you'll get a VGA error. So that's the way it's designed. To be honest, it's been fine. I've been having a feel of the cables while it's running, and the only place it's particularly warm is at the very end. But it's not the cable that's warm; it's the air around it. The cable itself isn't hot. More than the air's heated it, so I'm not worried. And the other end of the cable,
bad connections always produce heat.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it's next to the heatsink, isn't it? So it's going to be hot there anyway. If you look at the other end of the cable, where it's also melting GPU side, those cables are stone cold at the PSU end.
Yeah, that's because the connections are good there.
Well, yeah, but they're melting as well, lads. They're melting both ends. There have been examples of it literally taking out the PSU, the GPU, and the cable. Both ends melted. That's how bad it is on the odd one. The thing is, though, it's like, I think we've seen like 10 or 15 examples out of the thousands and thousands they've sent. Yeah. The actual failure rate is probably less than 0.1%. And one of the YouTubers said it the best. It's like, yeah, these are problems and they're not good and they shouldn't happen at all. But let's be realistic. As long as you take care when you're plugging it in and make sure you've got it well seated, the chances of it actually happening to you are negligible.
They are.
It's not an unsafe connector.
It's the same as your house burning down because you got a loose plug socket. Chances of it happening are negligible. Oh, man, I've got that one that gives me electric shock every time I go anywhere near it. I need to sort that out.
Yeah. But even when it's loose, the chance of it then causing a fire is still relatively low. You should still fix it.
I'm going to say it's considerably higher.
Yes, like considerably higher.
Bad connections increases resistance, which increases heat, which then increases chance of fire.
I'm well aware the chance increases, but the actual overall, it's one of those things. Like, okay, so here's one of the ones. If you have a child with your first cousin, you are twice as likely to have a child with a defect. But the percentage chance overall is still, even though it's twice as high, so it sounds really bad, it actually goes from like 0.5% to 1%, which is still extremely low. And that's my point. Is yes, it still needs to be sorted, but it's not. You know, it's not like it's gone from a 1% chance to a 90% chance.
Yeah.
It's got to be really bad for it to get to that point. You should definitely be doing something before. That's beyond a bit loose. That's fucking flapping around and the cat sticking his paws down the back kind of level. Not like, oh, it's a little bit loose. I did do something productive today. I took my oven door apart and re-screwed the handle on. I bet Zoe hasn't noticed I've done that.
She probably hasn't. If I should just pull it back off so it defeats the point to you doing it.
Well, if I screw it back up again, it'll last a bit longer before it comes off. So, it is all good.
Yep. Sounds like it.
Did a job. I did a thing.
Did a thing?
I haven't started watching that. If you have, no.
It's better than the. I haven't watched Class of Farm. Yes, I need to. I didn't want to start watching it and then get annoyed by not doing anything and stop watching it.
Well, there's only 4 episodes, and it's like another couple of weeks for 2 more, then another like 2 to 4 weeks for the last 2. I'm just going to wait till all 8 are out.
I haven't been down to visit yet, so I really kind of plan on wanted to make plans to do that. I want to go to the pub just to say that I've been there. Mark it off the list. Well, if you want to come, you know, I'll drive. Then you don't have to pay for petrol.
Yeah, I don't want to pay for the food. And I get his point. Food from British farmers is expensive for a reason.
Oh dear, that was a poor decision, wasn't it?
I just don't care. Oh, if you had a head on. Come on, push him out the way. It is real no damage, mod would be awesome. Just slam into him.
Put the hazards on.
You already gone for the agricultural bit?
I drove through there because it wasn't marked off.
There's cones everywhere, but you're right. Just cut across the grass and carried on. This lorry going to drive into me?
Probably. based on my experiences, yes.
I don't care if I'm not meant to be driving, I am driving.
I also needed to sleep, but I only remembered when I was in there, so it's one of them.
I have 5 minutes leeway between my arrive time and my sleep time.
I have hours. I have a lot of minutes leeway because I went to sleep.
Yeah. I don't know, I've lost you. You're completely gone. Or have we gone different ways? I don't know.
Oh, I think I just got my toe down.
Oh shit! Apparently there's a fucking car there. I just did not see it. Oh, I've gone the wrong way.
You must have gone a different way.
Route. I've gone through fucking Reno.
I think you've gone a different way. I'm coming up the 140.
Yeah, it's taking me a different fucking route.
Oh, so that thing that you went into, there wasn't even the same thing as I went into?
No.
There's a sign here that says caution snow zone.
Apparently I destroyed a car. That's 17% damage. It was just in front of me and it just moved across. I was like, oh, great. Well, there goes all the money from this job.
You need to start streaming this so we can use it for YouTube content. So Tommy needs to do as well. He needs to get himself a capture device and start streaming, not multi-streaming. There's a sign here that says caution about rocks. I'm all worried about the big drop if I fuck up.
How many miles you got left then?
65.
Fucking 30.
Hey,
I remember going.
Or 30.
Yeah, I don't remember going the way. I thought I had more spare time than 5 minutes. I did. Taking me the wrong. I've gone the wrong. I don't remember there being a junction that I took wrong. I really don't.
Yeah, but you derped up. Did it me?
All the sat nav derped up, I know. I'm going up a road I might not have gone up anyway, so...
Put it down to incompetence.
No.
It's always a good thing to put things down to, is incompetence.
Yeah.
It's like when I send a message to a customer, tell them what they need to do, and they come back with that hasn't helped. So I'm not here to do it for you. My job is a support analyst, not a doing it for you analyst. Oh, the 65 mile speed limit thing was a pain in the arse.
It also stops you crashing so badly.
It's really difficult overtaking shit.
Well, yes. These streams are so out of whack. One of them just gone past a tractor on a trailer and the other one's nowhere near it.
Is it Twitch just lagging terribly behind?
I don't know because I can't see the detail enough to tell which one's lagging behind and which one isn't.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, but I can just tell you what the big stuff is like.
Tommy left us at YouTube is annoying. He hasn't confirmed that he was subscribing to my YouTube channel to get my subscription numbers up. Very disappointed in him.
Oh my god, how slow are you going to fucking drive through these roadworks, you bunch of twats?
Really, really slow.
Annoyingly so. Now get your foot down, you motherfucker, I'm gonna drive through you.
You won't.
Truck's already wrecked.
Truck.
It's already damaged.
Well, apparently I only set cruise speed to 45.
No, I wasn't.
That's a bit dampy, wasn't it?
That's why I'm now only... I thought you were 60, I thought you were 40 miles in.
There's vehicles in front of the junction coming up, so I'm going to lose another 10 minutes. And the precipitation is beginning.
I see the big dark clouds up north, so I expect I will be going into the rain as well. It's raining, it's pouring.
6 miles out. 6 miles.
69 miles. I'll stay here.
Oh, that's a good number of miles, isn't it?
It is. Well, I'm going to stay here. Doing driving.
I might go and get a beer while I'm here.
I can't have too much. I've got to drive Zoe to the supermarché tomorrow.
The supermarché? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Will you be purchasing les baguettes?
Oui, oui. But of course.
You're having a wee-wee in the supermarket.
If I'm desperate, I will. It will be in their provided public toilets. But yes, I have weed in the supermarket on several occasions. I haven't shit in a supermarket. I'd rather not to, but I would if I had to.
It was that point when I had to wait for you for 2.5 hours. We went to holiday that one year. We went with Mafu and Lee. Me and Mafu got you got blocked on the motorway by a truck, so you couldn't take the exit when the traffic jam warning. I remember it was like 2.5 hours, and like the car park was like you can stay here for 2 hours, so we had to leave the car park. Like the car park had a 2-hour limit, and me and Mafu went in. We got some snacks or something. I went for a big dump, blocked it up, and then we had to leave the car park before you got there, and then we had to come back on the car park when you were close. Because actually we were going shopping in there, weren't we?
Probably.
Was it a Morrison? It might have been a Morrison. It could no. It was no, I think it was a Tesco actually.
I don't know.
It was. I can't remember where we went, but I remember it was quite close to the seafront. And me and Mafu just went and kind of sat somewhere else for an hour until you guys caught up.
I've just realised one of my drivers is called Harry P.
Is he a wizard?
He's a wizard who whizzes in the Wazza. Oh, you're a caying cunt for losing me money.
Don't do that, Adam. There's a wall there.
I see you on the map finally. You're reversing your truck back out?
Yep, there's a wall. As I said, there's a fence there. I said wall, but I meant fence.
I know what you meant. I won't be a dick and correct you. Well, actually, it's a fence. If you want to be super critical, it was actually the fence post.
Angry Reddit moderator over here.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm too drunk to be driving the trucks.
At least backwards. Oh yeah, I'm finally back in fucking Oregon.
Oh, too close.
Wasn't a level of partying that was.
Skills must are paying the bills. Well, there would be if I had more subscribers.
We need one rich millionaire to sponsor you. You done? Oh yes, I like your content so much. I will pay you $2,500.
Yeah, I don't think. I think I'd rather have the mass 3 or 4 quids.
Oh,
I know that there's a whole team of people out there that appreciate me, than have somebody pay me a lot of money to do it, because then that's like being locked in, isn't it, to that person's attitude and It's the Asmongold logic. Asmongold does like 30k a month on Twitch. He doesn't run ads.
That's just some subscribers.
Yep. Doesn't run ads. Intentionally doesn't run ads because ads piss people off. And also, that's only his Twitch. You know, consider he's got a YouTube channel as well.
He also owns a goddamn computer building company.
I think he bowed out to that.
Did he?
I believe he left that. It got too stressful for him. I think he bought himself back out.
Because Linus was being critical of them. Only the same way. To be fair, he was, but he was only being as critical as he was as the other ones. And in fact, I think they did rather well in most of the secret shoppers.
It's Source Forge, isn't it, or something? Starforge.
Starforge. Penis Forge, because it looks like a giant. The hammer from Starforge.
It was designed to look like a penis.
That's not what he said.
Just so you know, it was designed to look like a penis.
No,
I've seen videos where it was designed to look like a penis.
He said it wasn't. He said he wasn't. He kept complaining when Linus kept saying it was a penis.
Yeah, content in it. People share it then. I'm sure one of the other members that probably designed the logo designed the penis first. And then did the Elon Musk thing and put rocket boosters on it. The best way of dealing with these things. I don't know if Martin's coming, so I'm not on Steam.
I'm assuming he's got a night with the family.
He's been buying expensive shit today.
Oh,
I won't subscribe to any more. No, I don't think that's any good.
Did you spend money on Martin?
No, I haven't. Jesus
Martin
Christ.
has.
Yeah, Martin's been buying things. Expensive things, nothing. He hasn't bought anything nice.
So what has
He's
he
just
bought?
He's just dug himself further into the ecosystem of bullshit. It costs too much and the company tells you how you're allowed to use it or not.
So what's he bought?
Some sort of Apple device.
Right.
He's wetted out. He's never going to be... Martin is never going to make it to PC Master Race, we'll put it that way.
Has he bought a MacBook Mini?
Yeah, one of those little laptop architecture crap boxes.
Well,
with an Apple logo, so he's probably going to be annoyed by it with him. He'll never admit it though because he's an Apple boy.
To be honest, from one of the reviews I've seen, I've actually used the Mac Minis. They're actually quite good if you're doing a certain type of activity, and their AI stuff is really good compared to the Windows ones. The Apple Silicon is really good for certain applications.
Let's be honest, AI is really bullshit. Wherever you put it on, it's just it's just a way to gather all your information.
Well, that's why you buy a really big Mac Mini with loads of RAM or a graphics card and run the LLM yourself on your own fucking system.
Yeah, those most people aren't going to do.
Those Mac Minis are actually quite good for 1080p video editing for like 600 quid. Adobe Premiere Pro runs so much better on Apple. It's built.
Yes, it is £100 a month.
80. No.
Come on. How much is Adobe Premiere Pro per month?
£30.
Because you're not getting it for free.
30.
£30 a month.
I'm well aware. I tell you how I know how much it is because this week I've bought 2 full Adobe Creative Cloud license, which is everything: Photoshop, Creative Cloud, bar a few tiny add-ons. That's £80 a month. And then someone else wanted they just needed video editing.
It's when I was looking at Photoshop, I was like, I am a person that uses this application twice a year. I cannot afford to justify anything over like £2 a month. It's like paying 15 quid a month for Netflix and never watching the TV.
Here's the thing, like with Netflix though, you can buy a month, so you could pay. You could say, I want to do some artwork.
Oh yeah, if I want to do the month,
I'll have a month. You can't do that with Adobe.
No, you
it's
can't.
a minimum 12 month. You take it to 12 month agreement.
Yes, they'd fuck you over.
No,
right, I'm going to go and have a little break as we finish the job. I think my engine's off.
I need to go and get fuel, sleep, and do
I need
various.
to get a little beer and then all that fun stuff. Cool. We'll be back soon then.
on to get more out.
You've literally had 5 minutes. Oh, however long that was.
I was doing other in-game things, like repairing my truck,
Like
and
being a dope.
sleeping, and getting petrol. And buying another garage and 3 trucks and drivers.
All the things that you do regularly.
Just casually spending 700,000.
Well, I don't have particularly exciting jobs. I'm half tempted to get a trailer. I'll see how that goes for me.
Oh, I've got one place left to go in Oregon, Coos Bay. Nice. I've got an 81 up to Burns. Have you been to Burns? Next town up? You haven't? 81 a mile.
Got that. Is that a magic one or a follow you one?
It's a follow me one. It's not an online one. I will give you a location. The Buzzsaw place in the middle of town.
Cool. Buzzsaw place it is. Selecting
looks like
drive,
where
releasing parking brake.
Looking at the trailer, it might be a configurable one, so I might be able to up it from 81 to a little bit higher.
Cool.
Or at the very least, do something else with it.
Oh, it's possible to adjust the capabilities of the Jake brake.
The Jake brake?
Jake brake.
I have no idea what a Jake brake is.
You played how many hours in Truck Simulator and you don't know about Jake brakes?
No, I don't know about Jake brakes. It's 225 hours.
The Jake brake's the one that blinks the green lights on the dashboard and goes ba 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 ba.
Don't think we're gonna be able to get more than 81. I think that was the max. That's 81. You can do a triple or a double for 81, or you can take less. I'm gonna do a double because it's just a bit easier. It should be there about now. Just accepted it. Where's your trailer load? Right where I am?
Yep.
Typical.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Le ear de itch.
Le ear de itchy on Scratchy Show.
One of those horrible temperature days. It's too hot to not have the fan on, but it's too cold with the fan on the first setting.
I feel like it's quite humid today. Like it feels like it's warmer than it is, but it's actually not warm.
Yeah, potentially.
Either that or it's just stupidly warm in my own house unnecessarily for no reason at all. There is that potential option as well. I have genuinely felt too warm and too moist all day.
The only time I felt warm and moist was when I was doing the housework earlier, and I had a shower after anyways.
I bet you felt really warm and moist while you was having a shower.
No. Well, lukewarm water.
I'm angry taking cold showers to save on the gas bill.
Well,
think you're on me, Dad.
It's less about saving on the gas bill, more about I don't want a hot shower in the fucking in hot weather. There's a fucking truck just stuck in the middle of the road. Did you cut across somebody? Did he get a trailer? Maybe. He shat his pants and he's broke his brain. Driver.exe has failed. It's just like the guy's just out of it. How fast am you going over the speed limit?
I'll set the cruise control to 80. Well, apparently.
Okay, I'll see you in the tree later then.
Probably will. I'll just mash the button so I can grab my beer.
Oh, I need to drink drive.
I'm scared to let you catch up with me anyway, because you always cause a big accident.
I did that once. It's usually Martin that causes the big accidents.
It's both of you. You both caused me to crash. By doing something that caused the AI to do something retarded, or by running me off the road.
Bullshit, you crashed just enough, just plenty on your own, thank you.
Exactly, I don't need any help. You guys always seem to be really good at helping.
Once, Jesus Christ. You do it once and he fucking goes on like you're fucking Martin Wood.
Oh, there's a traffic jam.
Well, you probably caused that.
That's not good for my skill set.
It's a nice view though on the left hand side, isn't it? Of the sandy dunes, like dried lake, and it's almost coastal until you look across and you see sand dunes the other side. Ah, that's coastal.
Yeah, I think I'm on a slight incline as well because I can't gather any speed to catch up with the traffic in front.
Yes, it is an incline. I can see it clearly, clear as the day. Excuse me.
It's a bit windy as well, so finding an overtaking point is going to be nigh on impossible. It's up and down and no overtaking points.
Move through the country.
Exactly.
Makes a change rather than just steaming down freeways.
Definitely a truck coming the other way in this instance.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's miles away, but yes, I can see that. I made him
and then an uphill, which means probably no overtaking.
I've got 69 miles an hour at the minute. I'd like to preserve it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Yeah, you're not preserving that.
No. I won't preserve that without trying not to. Without the cars in the bloody way. Even worse with them in the bloody way.
I'm going to use an app again soon. Oh, so I can finish the delivery by the looks of it before I need an app.
I slept in the last town, I've got fuck tons of time. I can't see down the road, is it clear on the left? I can't see because your name's in the way. I want to overtake this car and get up behind you.
Yeah, go for it, go for it.
I can't see the road because your name's across it. Like, your truck's not a problem, it's just your fucking name.
We are on an overtaking spree.
We are. Looks clear for the time being on the other side. But I'm going to tuck in after the truck. he tucks in and immediately goes to the wrong side for his racing line.
Oh, edge of road.
Yeah, that was close. I had no room to If you'd have been fully on this side of the road, you'd have brought the old trailer across the front end of my truck.
I didn't realise you were that close. I do apologise.
Yeah, I was reasonably close. I followed you through, and then like suddenly you were slowing down. I'm like, so I moved over as far as I could to the right without going off the road, and it left just enough room. I managed to get slowed.
Why are you coming at 0?
Why you come so fast? Because I've not had it in 6 months. Why you come so fast?
Honk, 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 honk.
God, that guy's so slow. There's no speed limit here officially. Oh no. There's no speed limit because I'm on there's no speed limit because I'm on the wrong side of the road.
That makes sense.
Yeah. The computer doesn't. No, I know understanding. There's no speed limit for this side, this position on the road. Because it's meant to be on the other side.
I think we're good. I'm going for it.
Oof, G leveled up. Nice one, Oof, G. Making it daylight. Can you see the?
There's a traffic light there. There's no roadworks. And people are inching through them at like fucking 0 mile an hour.
Yeah, I couldn't overtake the truck. There was no opportunity for me to overtake.
That explains why there's no traffic coming the other way.
Go, the light's green, you wank-faced twat. Yeah, now the light's fucking red because you stopped and I'm fucking running the red light because you're a fucking bellend. You just stopped for no reason. Get fucking moving.
Oh, look at him, he's angry. I'm gonna poke him with a stick.
Yeah? That's what he fucking did. Poke me with a fucking stick by fucking braking for no reason. Fucking dickhead with his glass fucking wooden panels on his back of his fucking trailer.
No power.
Maybe you need 1,000 horsepower mod. Yes, there is a mod.
I've got to the burns.
Yay. Discovered them, did you?
It has discovered. I've discovered burns.
I already had
I'm
burns.
now concerned about my house burning down.
Customer expects the delivery very soon.
Almost there, mate. Almost there.
I'm estimated to arrive just before the window.
Is that the window or Martin's window?
The window of the delivery. Well, Martin's window will be done.
It'd be late.
Never make any money. He'd never make any money as an express driver. Fuck me, one of my drivers just made 32 grand. 30 fucking 2. Penetration.
Not a touch screen. Is there an option for increase the jake brake?
Don't know.
Don't know how I got into graphics menu. System. Options. Oh. It's because it goes into controls. Oh, there is an increase and decrease, but it's not set. I'm not going to mess, because every time I mess, it overwrites something that I need. Where are we going to now, Mr. Angry?
I don't know. I have one place left in this state to go, which is Koo on the left side, but whatever you need as well. I think you need Koo, but
Oh, I've got a one across to Medford. There's a super fast delivery of clamshells. Doesn't pay great, but it doesn't pay terribly either. And we might go through the other place.
Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we can get to Koo from there.
It might be from here.
Even better. So just see what I've got before you take it.
I mean, I already clicked the button, but it might be from here. It's from Plaster and Sons.
Oh, that's here.
That explains a lot.
Is it those clamshells, is it?
Yeah, the clamshells, yeah.
You might be able to tweak that, put more on there to make more money.
I realise this. That's why I got slightly excited. Right, take job. Oh, I didn't press the fucking tweak button. Oh well, my nerd. I'm far too tired and drunk. Where the fuck am I picking this shit up from?
111 a job, an hour, 111 a mile I've got.
They're in a retarded place. I've only got half a trailer.
I would extricate myself from the situation.
No, that means overtaking you.
Probably.
To get the best value for money.
Would it be? Because you're going to have to wait for me anyway. I'll go make a start so I don't hold you up too much.
No, you're not holding me up. Well, you are.
Not yet, I'm not. Maybe in a minute when you catch up.
Right behind you. I'm accelerating quite more harshly than you are.
Probably, because, you know...
Because I haven't got anything any load.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's a car coming. Yeet!
Fucking hell, you've got over it! I did actually move out the way.
Take that.
Did that do a lot of damage? Yeah, it did.
No.
That was awesome on my screen.
It did. It said 8, but it popped up 8%, but it says 50 at the bottom.
Yeah, I think it might be when you landed afterwards, it did some more.
Oh, maybe I better put it in and get the truck fixed.
I did move over as soon as I had an opportunity to. You might have squeezed through, so I did lift off the throttle, but... Oh, fuck me. Brilliant. That needs to be... Martin needs to put that up on YouTube. That has to be there.
That's the wrong menu.
I'll press on, and you can catch up in a bit.
I need a nap as well, but I've already gone past the napping area. So I'm going to get my toe down and do some stupid shit.
Fair enough.
Bang.
You already crashed again!
This fucking knobhead was in the left-hand lane when he could have been in the left-hand lane.
I've almost had a head on the bus. What do I overtake?
I think it might be nearly bedtime.
Yeah, I'll probably go do something with Zoe after. Not like that, but yes.
Yeah, we know a lot like that. You don't need to tell us every time.
I'm not doing anything.
I might go and do something with Zoe, but not like that. It's like, yeah, we know, we got the message.
Yeah. Well,
You're too old at this point.
by me. What is that?
too old and too long term.
Not even that. God, he's coming fast behind me. He's gonna smack me in the butt and put my head into a tire arch.
I'm going to insert myself into your batty hole.
Thanks. Ruin my fucking clams, why don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna insert myself into your clams. That's what she said. No, that's what he said.
Oh, my back's just gone stiff. It's my stretches tomorrow.
After all that talk about clams.
No, I skipped my stretching this morning. I was too hungover.
Fucking stretching.
Yes, I have to stretch. Every day. It helps stop my back from pulling, and which is McDonald's related. And when my back goes, my entire leg, top of my left leg stiffens up, and I can't put it straight, can't walk, can't do shit. Other than drag it
I can't
around.
do any of that anyway, so it's fine.
Well, maybe you need to go see a doctor. Maybe they'll give you some physiotherapy stretches to do every day. It makes a fucking difference. It really does. 5 minutes a day doing this stretches made such a difference to.
So I go to the gym to make a difference.
I do my cycling and stuff as well, but yeah, it just makes a difference. It's good.
Oh dear.
There was nothing I could do to help you there. You still wouldn't have got around if I'd have stopped.
No.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have. You might have done, but you just took us both out, and it's just like, you better just
I
stop.
should have done it, you and took us both out. Oh, what was I thinking? Or not thinking? Last time that happened to you, you took us both out. I remember this. There's a short about it.
There is.
There's a short where I was like, I wouldn't overtake you, and you were like, I'm overtaking, fuck you. And then you tried to ram me off the road, and the barrier saved me.
I'm trying to remember. Look, you just monster trucked another car.
Dear.
What the f? You just go off the bloody road.
I nearly had to call fucking. What the fuck is the name of that towing company I've been watching?
I don't know, and you were criticising other people's driving earlier. Oh, actually, forget all that. I saw one of the best sights ever. Do you know RS Recovery up in Dudley? They got that monster great recovery truck that can recover like other flatbed trucks.
Probably.
So the monster flatbed truck had a flatbed truck on it, and then there was a van on the flatbed truck that was on the monster flatbed truck.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I've got a photo. I'll send it out after. I just thought it was brilliant.
That's Pepe's. That's what I've been watching on YouTube.
It was recovery reception everywhere. Trucks on trucks on trucks.
It's like when the frogs get on top of the other frogs.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, this is getting expensive. It's nearly bedtime.
Oh, you've done it again. Who's done it again, hasn't he?
Just
Are you on
fixed this
Grinder
truck.
now? Are you on Grinder?
I'm gonna grinder you off of the mountain. I'll catch up.
Well, be careful. There's a massive great salt lake flatbed thing over to the right. Come off again.
If I went down that, it'd be alright, because I could go carry on flat.
Yeah, I'm thinking of sitting in.
Problem is, I keep eating the shitty bits where there's lumps. I wish to lower the suspension so I can get more speed.
I've overtaken a
No,
lorry. It
sorry.
might have to stop, but I wanted a barrier between us. And there was a car on the other side of the road, so don't chance it. I was thinking you
Chancing.
was, actually, but I've told you. I've forewarned you.
Chancing. I've lowered the suspension all the way, so I'm like basically a dragster at this point. Oh, he's doing another overtake.
Yes.
Is it safe?
Coming
fast.
Yeah, you're alright. You're alright. It's clear in front of me. I'll be moving over and... Right, just so as you know, there is a repair station just up ahead on your left.
That's right, I'm just coming fast now. Coming fast. We're nearly there anyway.
160 miles. 15 minutes.
We are now driving 2 racing lines.
There's a right turn coming up, so I'm slowing down.
I'm not. I'm going straight through.
Apparently you can go that way as well, just turn right at the end.
I did understand that there was a right turn coming up. I think completely that glazed over my brain.
I don't know why it's made me do this right turn, left turn, right turn. I could have just gone down the end and done a right turn. Fucking
I don't know either, but I completely ignored the fact that you told me we were turning right. I just carried on through like a twat. This is why I go the wrong way a lot.
I'm really pissed off at my sat nav for this. It's ridiculous. Why am I going around this stupid fucking side road?
I mean, to be fair, this is the first time I've missed a turn and it's actually paid off.
Yeah. And the other benefit is you can't crash into me now.
Yes, the other benefit is I'm in front of you now. Okay, there's a benefit.
You like being in front, you like being the bottom, don't you?
No, I just like being ahead of me better. So I have to buy a car with an engine, so when people try and race me off the traffic lights, they get left behind. Oh, except the cars without the engines have the problem now.
Or the cars that have smaller engines but are like a third of the weight of yours.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. That bit doesn't matter. It's the cars without the engines that are the problem.
They have lightning acceleration.
I'm sure Martin will agree. It's the cars without the engines that are the problem at the traffic lights.
The ones with the motors.
Especially ones with four-wheel drive.
A motor in every wheel.
It's normally 2 motors, like the Teslas have dual motor. They're front and rear.
Yeah, get a motor in every wheel, then you'll be fucking fine.
I think at that point you might weigh so much you won't move.
No, they're getting quite small. You could argue Bugatti Veyron, fastest production car in the world. At least I'm not sure if it is now. I think it still is, because I don't think the Hennessy's not in production. Yeah,
the electrics don't go fast enough until they put a new gear in.
No.
They base the whole electric thing on not having a drivetrain, pretty much. It's like, put a gearbox in, save amps, longer range. Like, if I can work that out and it works for petrols, it's going to work for electrics as well.
Yeah.
Like, if you're doing 100 mile an hour, it's going to be doing like 100 amps. But if you like switch it up and do 100 mile an hour at 50 amps, that's way better.
Yeah.
So electric cars don't need gearboxes. So well, they might be more efficient with gearboxes. You might be able to get 600 mile out of it if it's got 3 gears instead of 1.
Yeah. And then once you get 2 speed, you can cruise speed in a higher gear with lower revs. Just maintain.
Yep, lower revs is lower amps.
Yeah.
Same logic applies. It's a shame the industry doesn't see that. Although, to be fair, you know, every time you're seeing a lithium polymer battery go up, it's like, yeah, that's why I don't have an electric car.
I've got nowhere to charge it, and why am I getting rid of my perfectly good and functional car?
To save the planet, it's better to put yours in this. It's better to put yours in the scrap heap, and have something that costs 10 times more, times more carbon to build, and you can't charge at home, so you have to pay 10 times more to charge it. It's way better for the environment.
Better once they hit about 120,000 miles.
They're only better if you're not paying for it.
That too.
Most electric cars are on lease because they're, funnily enough, your tax money gives them a nice grant to get the electric car.
Yeah, but no point for me. If I was to buy one, the the cost of producing that car to the environment is worse than the one I've already got, which is perfectly functional, that I quite like driving, and is good enough for the few journeys that I do in it.
And you could put a really loud exhaust on it and get more aggressive with your driving if you wanted to, which you can't do.
Burble.
And your car doesn't go.
I
you're driving slow.
I can't believe he did this to his car. It's his car, doing what he wants to, but he got Skoda Fabia. You know what? They're actually not a bad little hot hatch. Nice meaty throaty noise, and then he put the stupid blast off turbo valve things, and he went me 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 afterwards like a fucking whingy baby.
Yep. So stupid retard puts noisy shit exhaust on a shit car to draw attention to the fact that he's got a shit car, and then puts a fucking fake blow-off valve on it so it could draw attention to the fact that he's got a shit car even more.
Funny enough, I actually don't mind the Skodas. I think they're actually not a bad little hatch. They're pretty good as a car. VW platform, obviously Audi.
It's just a Golf. Everything's just a Golf. The thing is, everything's just a Golf. I don't mind the style.
Yeah, but in a lot of ways, underneath, they're a good car. So it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, you're led to believe they're a good car. The problem is when they go wrong, it's like 20 grand. You might as well buy an electric car and hope that doesn't need a new battery.
Well, maybe, but I don't mind the Fabia. But it's like
because the Volkswagen
really
dealership
nice.
will be like, oh, you want, as my friend with his Skoda found out. Oh, you want to put that in the diagnosis machine, do you? Get your credit card out. And then they go, oh, it hasn't told you anything. You better get your credit card out first to do it again. It's like 200 quid for plugging it into a fucking computer.
Oh, the main dealers are like that.
You know, the stupid thing is you can go buy yourself a fucking computer for fucking 15 quid on Amazon.
Yes.
And you've already paid for your phone or your computer.
I'm well aware that. Right, that's why I'd never go to main dealers.
See, the thing is, for the 120 quid, right, you can buy yourself the machine that they use to do the diagnosis.
Well, you could,
Still
not so much
cheaper.
anymore. A lot of them now, you've got to have a subscription on them to the damn things.
No, Top Down stuff's quite good. If you're going for something that's like proprietary and linked to specifically your car that you've got, then you are screwed. It's like I used to have the that Alpha Diag stuff, but I haven't got Windows 98 anymore, so it doesn't run. And I'm like, I don't really want to pay for a subscription for the limited amount of access I had to my car.
Yes, it's all subscriptions now.
But the problem is, the thing is, my old car, you got to remember, there weren't that many computers, but actually my new car's probably got 10,000 more computers in it.
Yeah.
But the Top Down stuff will do it. The Top Down stuff's like lifetime free subscription to updates and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, yeah, probably worth buying, a couple of £100.
I'd just take it to an independent garage, you get a much better price. Yeah, it's still more than enough.
I always go to an independent garage. I go to an independent specialist.
Yeah. We will charge you for the diagnostics, which is fair enough. There is labour
involved. No, he won't. He'll be like, I just plugged it in and it told me this. What do you want to do?
That's a good one then.
He's a good bloke. In fact, everyone that works there's pretty cool, to be fair.
It shouldn't cost that much to plug it in.
It shouldn't cost anything to plug a fucking thing in. Like, if I can do it, they shouldn't be charging me. That's the bottom line. If I can do it with a £5 dongle, they shouldn't be charging. They should say, this is our customer service, and we've discovered that these are the things we can continue with the diagnosis for this much. Because obviously a fault code doesn't necessarily mean it is actually what the problem is. But then the problem is most of these companies now charge you 200 quid for diagnostics where they spend 5 minutes plugging a computer in.
That's ridiculous.
And
but if it was
then they go,
to cover labour, whatever.
There's a fault with your mass airflow sensor. That's another 300 quid. And then they go, oh, well, changing the mass airflow sensor that you paid 300 quid for didn't fix anything. So we're going to guess something else now because the computer's not telling us anything any different.
It's not the mass. It's the problem with that. It's the fucking stupid designs of the cars. I mean, it costs £300 in labour to get the fucking part. The sensor itself's like £5 quid.
It's not. Oh, yeah, the electrical side of it, but no, the mass airflow sensors are stupid money.
Well, that sensor you had in your fucking Golf was like £2. And how much they want to fit that because of fucking labour?
I don't have a Golf.
No, Golf, Clio.
Oh, you mean the crack? Oh,
whichever one it was.
What sensor did we change?
Fucking £2 sensor. You took the wheel off, went for the little flappy panel hole, unbolted it, bolted a new one in.
I can't remember what that was.
It was behind the wheel arch lining. To open a little panel. It's like a 20-minute job.
I can't remember.
Instead of costing you 40-50 quid, you bought a part for like a £5 and we did it. And we had I think it cost you 50 quid because you had to buy a fucking massive breaker bar to get the wheel off. But obviously that's a tool that can be used again.
Yes. I mean, I know. Do you remember the problem with the crank position sensor?
Maybe it was that one. I don't know.
The garage replaced that. That was like a £20 part. With a lot
we
of
did one on your Clio. We definitely did one on your Clio. I remember taking the behind the wheel arch.
I don't even remember that. Maybe I'm just old. The last thing I remember is when we took the entire 147 apart on your car park to super glue the headlight in place.
There's a guy doing it at the moment, but he's like taking whole engines out, and I'm like, it's a bit much on a residential car park, taking the whole flipping engine out.
Oh, people do this shit though, don't they?
I know, but it's not enough. It's not egregious enough for me to actually want to make a thing about it. But I'll still think it. Like when someone parks in the spot where I like to park, I'm like, you fucking wanker. I'd never say anything to it, and I wouldn't actually, make a thing about it. I'm gonna think it. Fucker's making me walk further. But just because I think something doesn't mean I'm gonna act on it or make a thing about it.
No.
Fine, whatever. They are entitled to park there. There's no allocated parking.
There's no allocated parking.
And I get a bit annoyed when people leave, put it in stupid places. Although it's not always their fault, because it could have been the car that was there before forced them into the stupid place that wasn't stupid then. It's because they won't put fucking lines down. That annoyed me. I asked them to put fucking parking bays out there. Didn't have to allocate, just fucking put lines out there. Oh, there's loads of. Yeah, there is now. And they're redeveloping that old people's home, and I bet there's going to be a load of housing or flats. And then all the fuckers that live there will think they're better fucking park in our car park. They're not fucking residents that are paying for it.
Yeah, it did always surprise me that you haven't got a gate.
Well, yeah. The problem is the last house along that uses it, that has access rights because it's not part of the housing association. They have access rights, and then the last two sort of space at the end, all that sort of strips theirs.
Yeah.
Up to the last little bit that goes to the old little gate.
Yeah. But then you could quite easily just say, well, contact us, we'll give you the gate access code.
Well, yeah, you should just be given the gate. It should just have been given the gate access code by the landlord or whatever they were going to do with it, or a swipe card or whatever.
It's easy enough to deal with, isn't it? A little bit of common sense, never hurts anyone.
Well, they didn't want. They overspent doing the flats, didn't they? That's why they couldn't do the next row of flats for ages because they overspent on these.
Didn't they get bought out as well?
Afterwards, yeah, but they had to stop doing the work because
inevitably they made themselves bankrupt.
I don't think they did. I think they.
Well, they made themselves in a bad enough position that the shareholders wanted rid of the company.
Not necessarily. The other one was just expanding. Sometimes things get bought up because they're doing well.
Yeah, but if they're doing well, then they shouldn't be for sale. Usually things get sold when someone's retiring or it's not going so good.
No, so you set your business up, put minimal effort into it, and then someone offers you £1 million for something that took you a year to set up. You're like, fuck yeah, I'll take the money. People sell businesses all the time, even if they're not failing. They sell them when they're doing. In fact, they're worth more when they're doing well. Why would you pay more for a failing business? Yeah, you might.
Normally other businesses don't tend to buy out businesses when they're doing well because they haven't got the money to buy them out.
They do because they want to
strip everything. Yeah. Reassign all the assets to themselves and then liquidize it. That's probably the story of our company. Strip everything out of it. Call it a day. Well, my streaming YouTube career is going really good now, Angry. Do you want to buy it for 20 quid?
I'll buy you for 20 quid.
You can't buy me. I'm not for sale. You can rent me for 20 quid a minute.
That's all I need, mate. You didn't say what we were doing in that. Do whatever I want from the minute I've rented you. You didn't lay any down in terms and conditions.
I haven't sent you the contract yet. I need to find a bed. I forgot I needed to sleep. I'm going to find a bed.
So he just brings me tea things. I'm starting to give him a tea pose.
He's standing there looking like a teapot.
What's in it for me, Zoe? Oh, apparently she'll let me carry on playing my game for making a cup of tea. However, what Zoe doesn't know is we might be finishing, so I don't need your permission.
Oh.
That's shut her up, hasn't it? Yes. Shut her up.
I think you have to make her a cup of tea anyway, otherwise your life's going to be miserable.
Look at you suffering. You are a pain, yes? Yes, you put me in pain, Zoe.
Emotional damage.
Fucking too right it is. And now I've got to pick one of those stupid fancy fucking flavoured teas that fucking ends up in my fucking teapot at my bag of teas earlier, and she made a fucking giant mug of fucking blackcurrant tea with fucking sweetener and milk before she realised. Disgusting. I had to throw it away.
Caused myself a problem. I've become one with the fence.
Again?
Oh no! I've hooked my front fender somehow around the fence. Look.
No, hang on, I'm going to come back and have a look. Sorry, I was doing domestic. You better look me, Zoe. What the fuck are you... Can you not reverse? Why phone Bob? Why phone Bob? What's with the cars? Bob.
No, I fell into the floor.
Fucking what the hell? Can't you reverse?
No, I'm hooked on the fence.
Oh, it's actually... Oh! Fuck me.
I'm in the fence.
You're going to have to get me covered. I would suggest saving your game, quitting and reloading. You'll probably sort it out.
What about the garage?
Oh, you might as well just get me covered to the garage. It ain't going to cost you more than a couple of hundred.
I hate my life.
You should have seen me do this truck earlier, Zoe. He was trying to overtake me. There was a car coming the other way. He just went... Actually, do you know that job ad where you went flying? How much damage did you do to the cargo?
I don't know. I
didn't
pay attention.
Did you get an excellent
I'm not gonna lie. I did not pay attention. There were no fucks given.
Right, I'm back in a second. It's going to find myself a can to put in my drink. So I ran out of coke.
There were genuinely no fucks that were given.
A sec.
Right, so we just called it there before I get any more aggressive in my driving. I think that seems like a good idea, I'm not gonna lie. I'm off. Have a good night. Take care.